Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Mainframe Defenders. In the last episode, our squad reached the final Tier 2 mission, which we are about to engage in. We picked up a few yellow items now, which are the highest tier of weaponry you can acquire, and we're going to be putting them to good use. We just, I believe, swapped out the Acid Splasher for the Nemesis on Lucifer, and we'll give that a go. Right, that's it. That's it for the summary. Put a break. Okay, thank God. It was like 20 minutes for just 1 minute of speaking. Let's go ahead and look at our characters. Actually, we'll take this off of Lucifer really quick because he wasn't. I was doing some looking at the squads off screen. Let's do the summary of how each of them are looking and what their roles are and so on and so forth. Gabriel is looking pretty good, right? He's our damage dealer, effectively. When we need something dead, right then, he makes sure it does die, assuming it doesn't have too much armor. But even then, he's beginning not to care thanks to the Achilles module we put on him. Plasma autocannon, a short-range burst weapon. Very good, especially if you can get rid of the plasma residue that you end up gaining on it. Assuming, of course, with that you are not relying on heat to increase the damage that you do with some of the miscellaneous items you can possess. A repeater to make it fire one more time. Some repair gel to allow Gabriel to be a little more tanky than he is with one of those upgrades we gave him, which we'll look at soon. And the Achilles module, which I was just mentioning. It has a dot effect, 2 eternal damage, and having it on a target reduces its max health by 15%. The 2 means it lasts for 2 turns, so effectively you will eventually kill the target by stacking 8 eternal damages on it, which is exactly what he does. So it would eventually die, but he tends to just gun them down anyway. This also grants his plasma autocannon plus 1 more damage every time a status effect damages an enemy, and it looks like he can gain multiple stacks of it. Like, he can benefit from the damage upgrade multiple times a turn, up to 10 damage. So if we have 3 different status effects that damage an enemy, and all of them occur, he gets plus 3 damage on this weapon. Interesting. For his upgrades, he's also Tier 3. We finished his build. He adds a little more damage to all weapons that he does, plus 2 min, plus 2 max, some armor to make him more durable, and removes all status effects at the end of each turn, freeing up an inventory spot. Oh, and we took that one because the repair gel that we had is kind of like these 2 upgrades. It's the halfway between these 2 upgrades. It heals 2 hit points, not 5. It gives him plus 10 max hull, not 20. And I'm pretty content with that, at least so far, despite being a white item. If we see something that's more tempting for sale and or potentially that we can go for, maybe we'll gun for it. But I'm not sure just yet. Raphael is still speeding around as used to be our tank. Now effectively Gabriel is filling that role with more armor. And he runs around and makes sure that he can either one-hit things with the amount of heat he's got and wielding the javelin, or more likely I'm still immobilizing targets with the broadsword to make sure that they can't get into my more fragile backlines. Raphael only has 1 upgrade, and that's his movement range at plus 5 heat. The heat is being counteracted by the minus 5 heat from the biosteel armor. We really do want to improve him as well in some capacity. I always feel guilty not improving all my squads at the same rate, making sure they're all level 2 before level 3. But poor Raphael's level 2 upgrades are just don't really do it for me. I almost always choose a crit chance on him, not this upgrade, because 3 armor breach upon dealing damage for non-burst weapons never really feels like it's worth it, especially because you have plus 5 more heat applied at the end of each turn. So we will take this eventually on him if we can find the matter to upgrade Raphael to Tier 2. The Tier 5 upgrades are also, they're good, but I have to choose this one first. Which is, it's so-so. It's not a bad upgrade at 40% crit chance, but it's not something it's the only upgrade I ever take with the Paladin class. Maybe that says something about my playstyle, in so much that I should be choosing the other one on occasion, but I don't. Then we have Michael. Michael is our support angel with an enforcer, which we kind of don't want. We took this mostly because it was a 1 AP weapon, and I had gotten rid of our slasher at the time, which I probably should have kept that instead of this weapon. The damage is very low, and while it is only 1 heat with 7 AP, the slasher did more damage and had no heat and was 1 AP. If I just wanted to break walls or even do damage to enemies, this would have been this is not the weapon to do it with. Would have been the slasher. So this is really used for a crit, to benefit from crit damage with low heat, and to attack back when you're struck. Not much that we're doing in that regard here. So we'd have to start using the adaptive sensor on Raphael to really begin benefiting from this. Maybe we'll pass this over to Raphael and give him the adaptive sensor along with his 1 upgrade. He's also got, anyway, forgive me, I guess, a small mini review upon my decisions, which have not been the smartest, but we're still making it. Repair kit and a welding kit. Both of these heal the target when you use it on them. The repair kit heals for 8. This heals for 10. This removes status effects. This reduces heat. And then we have the power bank, which is only 1 AP and gives a unit 2 extra action points. Generally, they will let them fire the weapon another time. Michael's got 2 upgrades. Everyone heals 1 hit point, and he has 1 more action point, which allows him to either shoot the enforcer 3 times, or, well, you guys can figure it out. You don't need me to explain it. So it lets him use the power bank basically on any one of these when we need to on his turn. Then we have Lucifer, who is still bringing the heat of hell with us to the missions. He's got now a nemesis that I think I just equipped on him now. Rather off screen, I think. At the end of last episode, I think we fought for this, and I equipped it on him, and then we ended the episode. It's a burst weapon, which plays very nicely with the upgrades we've given him, which are plus 10 more heat upon dealing damage, and plus 1 plasma residue upon dealing damage. You know, it just occurs to me. Horrifically, it just occurs to me that these say upon dealing damage, and the acid splasher doesn't do damage? It doesn't do damage. I guess 0 damage is considered damage done. You do damage, just none of it. Is that right? That must be right, because acid splasher was applying damage to... We were benefiting from all the heat upgrades, so there you have it. Damage, you can do 0 damage to a target. And it counts as doing damage. Alright. Okay, sorry about that. Just had a senior moment there. So, Nemesis fires an extra time, but the acid splasher had AoE. But the Nemesis does also shoot back at a target, and can do so up to 2 times per turn. So we kind of want to make Lucifer now a tank, and get him up into the enemy's grill as well. Anyway, with this 1 upgrade, plus 10 heat, plus 30 heat, plus 50 heat, each time that we hit a target, this is 150 heat now when we fire the Nemesis at a target. That's pretty good, I think. And for squad upgrades, we're still using noise filtering, which does help us a tiny bit, and thermal compound, which is not helping us too much, but more heat for status effects could be useful. And there we go. I'm gonna put a break in here again. Alright, that was a bit sloppy, but whatever. We're gonna keep it. So, let's go ahead now and assign an item to Lucifer. So I think we're going to give him the nullifier. Getting all status effects is nice. I don't really view him as dealing damage with the Nemesis. I mean, it does deal damage. It'll be useful to pick something off if we need him to do so. But really, it's the ×3 attacks. If this did no damage, I would still be happy with this, especially because it attacks enemies on their turn if they shoot Lucifer and are in range of this weapon. So as such, I don't really feel like we should give him the adaptive sensor. I feel like the nullifier is what we give him instead, at least at this moment. So that's what we're going to do for him. Okay, so that gives us a Pyre, the Acid Splasher, and the armor. Now we could give Lucifer the Acid Splasher instead of the nullifier, so he has some options enemies all closer together, this would be useful. But we're going to go with this instead and give this a try and see how well it works without the Acid Splasher. As we continue to now push away into Tier 3, we'll be glad to have more nullification options on our other squad members. So I do want this on him, or at least at this moment. Okay, next, let's see what mission we're doing before we spend any of the matter that we've accumulated. I repel the assault, so we know that there's matter to be had here, with 102 extra matter and a biosteel frame. Extra movement is nice. We could drop, for example, the repair gel off of Gabriel to allow Gabriel to run around and with an incredible amount of movement to kill all enemies, or not all enemies, but what we want him targeting. Lucifer would also benefit from it, and because it is the minus hit points, not the plus heat, it's a weird thing to say, but I'm more comfortable with it because of that. We haven't been on our knees hit point wise for some time now, so I'm thinking this is a decent pick to go for this mission, and we would probably give this to Gabriel, is my guess. Guess is what I would intend to do. 113 matter for like the node with the repair kit. We already have a repair kit. We do not need this. Activate the defense for the sensors kit. Adds a 20% crit chance for 1 AP. It's a nice surprise to have something that's only 1 AP for 20% crit. And we would give this to Michael, but I don't see. But then we would want to drop one of the repair items on him, or get rid of his weapon. But I don't think we'll take this. 2 AP fusion gun, and a repel the assault. Applies interference to a target and 10 plasma residue to the target, with a 2-turn cooldown on this item. We could give this to Michael. He would assist then Lucifer in dealing heat damage with that 10 plasma residue. No matter how many slices, by the way, of plasma residue are on a target, it only increases their heat by 20. But then the stacks come into play when they're overheated, with each stack dealing 5 points of damage to the target. So that's something we could do. We could go for this and swap out the 1 AP weapon. Raid the Matter Depot. We have not seen one of these yet. The first one we're getting, and these don't show up in Tier 3. At least I don't remember them. I don't think they do. Raid the Matter Depot is, well, they generally give you a lot of matter, and in the mission, there will be 2 to 4 matter depots. You need to get at least... Actually, is there 4 through 6? No, I think there's 2 through 4. You need to get half of them. And upon... then you can leave the mission without any... well, and it will be a success. Each matter depot gives you, I think, 20 matter. So if there's 4 that spawned here, we would have 210 matter added total. Another circuit for a hard eliminate the affected node. By another circuit, I mean we're being offered one. Could put this on Lucifer, because I intend to level him up and give him armor. Thermal reagents. Each turn, overheated opponents gain 1 internal damage. I don't think I've seen this before. I must have seen it before. I mean, I unlocked it. I don't remember seeing this before. That's interesting. We only really have Lucifer overheating targets, though. All of us are not contributing to that. Everyone has a different role that they play, a different way that they go about doing what they need to do during a mission. We're not a heat-only squad, so I don't think we want this. I don't ever take emergency protocols. It's a fun-sounding squad upgrade, but this is you're losing badly. Here's some help to give you a chance of still pulling through. If you have 1 squad member left, so everyone else has died, then this kicks in, and that squad unit that is remaining gets 5 armor and minus 10 extra heat per turn. But something's gone horrifically wrong. if you're relying on this. And when I have had one member left, it's more damage that I need to do, because odds are I'm staring at a lot of the upgraded repairmen, which were about operators. They're called operators, which we're about to see, which are like repairmen, only they're tougher to kill because they have more hit points. So that's what I generally want, to stop them from healing the unit that I can't kill, or wounding, but then they get healed up for full. So I don't ever view this as worth it. Defense matrix. All allies within 6 tiles get 3 armor, plus 102 mana for the mission. Not bad. But I don't know who would get it. And I have not been very good at keeping my units within range of other friendlies, generally. I tried to do that with Michael, so if people are within range of power bank or heal. So I guess Michael will be the one to have it. But I don't want to drop anything on Michael. We could drop a heal off of him, one of the heal items, but oh, I know. It's kind of fun to have him have 2. So I think we either go for the fusion gun, or we go for the matter depot. First, let's upgrade Lucifer. So, extra damage for our weaponry at plus 5 heat when we shoot it, for each shot that it does. So the Nemesis could do 16 through 17 damage when we fire it each time, but then it would also take 25 heat. It also will also inflict 25 heat to Lucifer when it fires on his turn. So I think that's a giant mistake and a way to very quickly level Lucifer's heat up for very little gain. So we do not want that upgrade. He's not, once again, he's not being used as a heavy damage dealer. He's being used as a way to apply lots of heat. We can take overheat deals more damage to enemies, 125%. He's going to put 150 heat on the target, so that is a tempting one. We could also give him 5 armor to make him more tanky. If we make him more tanky, the circuit is tempting to give him. We just dropped the nullifier off of him, and we could fight for this. I was originally, I think, intending to go for this. I talked myself out of it when I saw the fusion gun. He would apply 5 points of corrosion to targets. So he does a little bit of damage, a okay amount of corrosion, and a terrific amount of heat when he damages targets. Could also give it to Gabriel instead, and he would drop the repair gel. Maybe we fight for the circuit. Maybe we fight for the circuit. Then I'm going to hold off on upgrading for just a tiny bit more until I make up my mind on that. For over here, what items do we have that are new? A nanite swarm, a splash weapon, 3 AP to fire it though, 25 heat to self, 4 internal damage, and it does more damage every time it gets upgraded. Well, we'll lock it currently as something tempting for Michael if I decide I want him to use yet again another 3 AP weapon. Actually, no. As fun as it sounds, I didn't build toward it with. Well, we kind of did. We don't really need Michael to deal damage. We have other squad members to do so. We'll still lock it at this moment, but I don't intend on using it. 4 armor, 20 max hull, reinforced frame. My goodness, we could give Lucifer plus 5 armor, give him this as well, drop a nullifier, and then give him... No, we can't give him that in the circuit, because then you have to drop a thermal ammo. No, that's not going to work out. I don't know if any of my squad members actually want this. I really like the little bit of heat reduction that Raphael has. It's enough heat reduction that I don't need to worry about it overly much. But Michael does have the welding kit now to get heat off of Raphael every so often. We'll lock the reinforced frame. Though at 200 and 255 matter for these, we're probably not going to make them. Macronite Armor applies improved interference to yourself and gives you 5 armor for it. It's a blue item, which is probably why it has that. It's also cheap for 5 armor. It's respectable, but, well, I guess technically Lucifer could utilize the extra armor here. No, once again, no. If I'm giving him armor, it's because I want him to use a circuit. We don't need that. We're no longer using the acid splasher, but here's an acid injector that would add an additional 8 corrosion upon critting, and it always crits. We're not going to take that. We don't need any of these other white items, and I'm not going to use the Gauss autocannon. 35 heat is a lot of heat. That's a lot of heat to gain for this attack. So we're going to pass on this. So now you're back to what mission you want to do. We talked for like 20 minutes to the poor viewers. We're like, Tim, please just do a mission. And I don't know which one of these 3 to do. I like the sound of all of this stuff. So how about this? Once again, we will roll for it. For the fusion gun. Okay. Blue dice for fusion gun. Purple dice for raid the matter depot. And orange red dice for eliminate the infected node. Whoever rolls highest wins. We got a 12, so we're going for the circuit. Oh, so we got 12. We got 12 on the yellow red dice, 3 on the blue, 9 on the matter depot. So this is what we're gonna do. A hard eliminate the infected node. Ugh. Alright, well, let's then prep for it. So because we're going to fight for a circuit, it means we're going to be dropping the nullifier off of Lucifer so we can use that. I don't know if that's a smart idea, but it's what we're gonna do. So, it's also me. Do I really want to do this? We could do a ton of overheat damage with Lucifer instead. I mean, you built him as a heat generator. Why not do more heat damage? Viewer, I'm going to talk myself out of what the dice have chosen. I think we do more heat damage and don't take the armor on Lucifer. Let me think. Hold on. I'm going to cut the recording. All right, viewer, I'm back. No, we'll go for it. We'll do what the dice have chosen. So let's go ahead and take the armor, which is now locked in what I'm going to go for. And that will be the circuit. Let's do it. My first time actually using a circuit also. We also have other items, but I'm going to hold on to all those at the moment. Not vendor them. We don't have enough matter if we sell all of them to upgrade ourselves anyway. Infected units command stream, origin located nearby. Source disposal directive issued. Okay, this is the interference item. And we've got an enemy right away with the suppressor. I mean, do we do what I normally do and move up a little bit and hope we don't activate the enemy squad, only to have the last unit I move up do exactly that? Oh, man. All right, we also have 2 new things I can see. This red AoE over here is likely a heat generator. And if we're inside this AoE, we'll likely take more heat each turn if we end our turn here. They do too. We also have an upgrade station. 6-second extra move range. If you end your turn in one of this, you'll have that for the rest of this mission, and only this mission. $17 damage 4 times is not going to be enough to kill the suppressor. I think we, once again, viewer, I think we set up in prep to deal with the enemy. Michael, move here and open some doors for us, or walls for us. We want to move up just a bit. Okay, that was a... Oh, we have a Devastator up there as well, I see. Do I move up two? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't... Well, if I'm here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... It's enough I can move up and swing at the suppressor next turn, so I'll risk it. Okay, well, we did not wake them up. And this is heater. Yep. Plus 10 heat each turn. Okay, let's end our turn. Next turn, we're going in. Remember, Devastators have adaptive armor, so after we have a round of shooting at it, that unit will have its damage reduced, which means that Gabriel's the one who moves up and shoots at this. Well, that's fine. He'll put some damage on it immediately, but then, well, that he does no damage until we can cleanse it. Actually, he doesn't need to be cleansed. He has the nullifying effect. We could move up fire on this. Move Michael up. Repair kit him to cleanse the effects, and then fire at it again to make sure it dies. Well, why don't you deal with... Okay, maybe we do this. So let's move Michael up, all the way up. Actually, no. Let's start by moving up Gabriel. Because I want to see what else is in this room. A repairman. Well, that's annoying. Alright, so we can broadsword the suppressor to keep him there. Raphael already has a 6-second move range, so ending by one of the green squares is not really going to do anything for him, so we'll move him behind cover. We'll move up Gabriel, and Michael will join him. We will not kill the suppressor. Let's fire on the Devastator. Oh, those kind of weapons... Okay, a weapon fire did fall off there, so that's working as I would have expected it to work originally. Alright, let's repair kit him, which cleanses those SAS effects. And I don't know if I want to power back him now that I've seen that, but, well, I guess we'll see how much damage to do to the suppressor with Satan. Not enough to kill it. We're not going to do 52 points of damage to him. So, I think we use Gabriel and fire on the suppressor. Good. Now we end our turn. What? What was that? Why didn't you heal the Devastator? Well, I don't know why you didn't do it, but I'm glad you didn't do it. Alright, so... let's have Lucifer put the heat damage we need there, and he'll move up and take one of these move range increases. Gabriel can destroy the repairman here. And we have, it looks like another squad over here, which looks like they might activate next turn. It's an MK2 Acrid with heat damage increase and a suppressor that we see. Michael, we move up and welding kit. Can we get rid? Oh, only one I can welding kit is Raphael, but he needs some hit points restored. We'll use it. Two MK2 Acrids. The other one has extra armor, 10 armor. An upgraded heater that has isolated internals on it, and 2 suppressors. I'm going to run into the room with Raphael here. Swing at the suppressor with the broadsword to keep it there, and then move away. $105 heat. We'll have Raphael do this. Let's use a power bank on him. Raphael, Lucifer. And then he'll move up. Oh, you know what I just realized? The Nullifier actually keeps the imp interference that this mission applies to you, keeps it off of you. I don't really care about Michael having it. He doesn't do any damage anyway, so the only one who's really being hurt by that effect is Raphael. Interesting. Good. That's dead. The positive residue, I think, might count as killing it, so Gabriel should increase the damage done on his weapon. I think that's all we do. I want to destroy some walls over here, so... Oh, I used the power bank, that's why I can't do anything else, okay. So, if I move here... This room looks promising, looks like a big room, which will likely then have the thing we're looking to destroy up here. Let's end our turn. Did you improve the damage? I did not watch. I think he did. Just outside range. That's really annoying. Okay. Move 1 and fire. Doesn't quite kill the heater. That's also really annoying. Okay. And we see the other squad that's waking up in one more turn. Let's have Michael move in here. There it is. So he's going to begin working his way up here. We will move Raphael and keep that suppressor from doing anything. Oh, okay. That suppressor can actually reach Raphael, which is really annoying, because he's going to get those other debuffs. So we're going to want to keep Michael around to cleanse him next turn. We can move you up here, Lucifer. I would like this guy not to fire at anybody. He's going to move down here, though, to get range on someone. Oh, actually, we can make sure the heater dies if I just move up Michael. Oh, only 3 damage. No, it's got 4 armor, so we do no damage to him. Right. We could cleanse himself of it, of the effect, to do 5 damage to kill the heater. You know what? I'm going to do it. Let's move up. Repair kit himself. Which cleanses the interference. We do 1 point damage to the heater, which is enough to guarantee it dies on its turn. Oh, what the? I forgot all about you, Accurate. Okay, so now we're going to welding kit Raphael. Oh, okay, so this squad did not wake up when the 1 turn ticked down. So it must have been that one of these squads that woke up was the target of that wake up and had already woken up, and so it did not wake up. I gotta hope that makes sense. We have 2 turns to wait, so we can just charge up here and get that destroyed next turn. It has heat damage for some reason. I won't complain about not being able to do it, not having more survivability. Okay, let's move Lucifer here. We're going to swing. Still not enough. Move Michael. We use the welding kit, Tim. You have 1 AP left on Michael. Okay. I thought I had 2, because I could have moved up here and fired to clear these power bank. No, you need all 3, Tim. You need all 3 action points. You don't have them. Okay. So then let's use a power bank on Lucifer. Who does enough heat damage now to make sure this suppressor just dies. He has another move range, but we're going to need him to probably deal with this suppressor. So let's just... move people. Let's move you. And that will do. Oh, they did wake up. They did wake up. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. There's another squad out here that's waking up in 2 more turns. Well, we want this destroyed. We really do. So we're going to get rid of it right now. Ten enemies are left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 3 more enemies someplace else. And of course, I can't reach the suppressor. I don't have any second movement range with Raphael anyway. Right, we fired on this last turn because you got struck. We'll make sure that Acrid dies. We can repair kit Raphael to cleanse some of those effects. Oh, I do no damage to him. He's got 10 armor, Tim. Good luck with that. Let's move here and swing the sword to make sure he doesn't get away. And that will have to do. That will do. Devastator advanced a better repairman with armor breacher and a suppressor. Well, let's move on down here. Oh, this, by the way, gives you armor if you're in the AoE of it. If you destroy it, I believe you gain armor as well. No, you gain armor breach if you destroy it if someone's in the AoE. Okay, so let's move here and get rid of the heater. We want to end our turn in the cooler area AoE for Lucifer. We will use the welding kit on Raphael. We can then swing at and destroy the Acarid. But I want him in this cooling area. Oh, we might as well power bank him. And he'll use a javelin on the suppressor, which will kill it. Okay, very good. Extra hit points on the suppressor. Well, we have to end in the heat if I want to actually shoot at that suppressor. And we do. So let's move down here. Kill it. We'll hit this one. Still not enough to kill it. We'll repair kit Raphael, because I hate prop damage. I want him being able to move. And Michael, you'll move right in front of this Devastator. Raphael, I'm going to keep you here because I really don't want you to be suppressed again. So I want him moving up and potentially broadswording the Devastator next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This moves 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we should be able to broadsword it, which will keep it in place and we can gun it down from a distance. Oh, that will be annoying though, the repairman. I can't reach him. Not this turn. The suppressor's dead. Unfortunately for Lucifer, he's generated quite a bit of heat by firing back at a target that was going to die anyway. AI is pretty smart like that. We have to actually move Michael. Okay, so... Because of a welding kit. What's the range of your weapon? 4. Okay, we're gonna move back. Welding kit on Lucifer to get some of that heat down. And we'll power bank him also. We move up Raphael, swing, and hurt the Devastator, move away. We might not even need to do this. We might just kill him with the heat damage we're about to do. I hope we do. No, we'll have to hit him again. And then you move away. Still within range of the cooler to lose more heat. We can't catch the repairman, so you'll move over here. And that will do. Repairman, you're doomed. I don't see you surviving this. Okay. Circuit acquired. So Lucifer, no more nullifier. Give you the circuit. So he's gonna inflict 5 points of corrosion every time a nemesis strikes. So 15 total. What do we have over here? A yellow repair gel. 5 hull. Repaired each turn, 10 max hull. Better than this. At 3 more hull repaired each turn. Microreactor. You lose 20 heat, and it gives you 1 AP. My goodness, that's fantastic. But I don't have anyone who would benefit from this. We can't give it to Michael. We give it to Michael, and he could use all of these in one turn, but he's not going to need to do that. Or rather, no, I'm sorry. He would still only be, he'd have 4 AP total. That's not enough to use 5 AP worth of things. A laser cannon, a cooling kit, the other usable item, similar to the welding kit and repair kit. This removes 30 heat from a target. Okay, well, I don't think we use the pyre. Let's sell it. We're not going to use the acid splasher. We'll venture that. Michael's job to him is not to do damage. It really isn't. You're not supposed to even view him that way, so don't. If you give the Mega Reactor to someone, that someone could then use the Nanite Swarm with 3 AP, and the minus 20 heat counteracts the massive heat this gains. But I don't... Who would have it? It'd have to be Raphael. Okay, we'll think about it, but I'm probably not going to do it. Okay, so what's available for missions? Liquid cooling, minus 20 heat each turn, and a yellow slasher. I think we had mentioned that this is what we were looking for Michael, so we're probably going here. We're probably going here. It's got better range than his cannon, no heat, does more damage. There's no reason not to give him this. So we're probably going to do this mission. What else do we have? Let's take a peek. Plasma autocannon, acid suppressor. Oh, that's interesting. Deals 20 corrosion damage and 2 internal damage, but it's not a burst weapon. And we're not using a character who does a great deal of corrosion normally, so no, that's not for us. We don't need acid infuser, we don't need circuit. We don't care about crit damage, so this is not for us either. Oh, we could gain a Nanite Swarm here, and a heat sink. It's a blue heat sink. So where will we put these? So we could give this in the end. We wouldn't have to manufacture it. We could give this to Michael, and we give the heat sink to Raphael to replace his white heat sink. So this is an option. We have a power bank. And another acid suppressor, so this is a no. Wait, there's a yellow heatsink. We have an improved sensor for more damage during opponents' turns. And 80 max heat on this heatsink. Interesting. But I think we'll go for either this one or this one. Huh. Huh. It's 3 AP, Tim. The slasher is better. Is it? No, it depends on what we're doing. You don't have anyone who would use liquid cooling. I'm gonna roll off on this one too. We can make either of them work, I think. Okay, so what are we doing with our matter? I feel like we don't need one of these on Michael. Drop the javelin on Raphael. Give him the micro reactor. Give him the nanite swarm and drop the broadsword. Is that what you would do? I don't think we need either of these in the end. We'll lock down the repair gel and the micro reactor, and I think we'll level Raphael. You know, if we take the armor breach, that actually would help with the burst weaponry to do more damage also. But let's move my Raphael to tier 2. So he'll gain a 40% crit chance. Let's take it. We're probably not going to be able to upgrade these units all to tier 3 with 24 matter. It's just not going to happen. And do we need these, by the way? I'm willing to hold on to that. I'm willing to hold on to these. They're still good items, and I don't need to vendor them because that doesn't give us enough matter to purchase anything over here, nor upgrade the squads. We'll just hold on to them at the moment. Okay, now what are we going for? The liquid cooling we don't need. The slasher would totally go to Michael. Night Swarm would go to Michael, and the heatsink would go to Raphael. But the Night Swarm might be a trap. We would no longer be breaking any walls with Michael. And if he's firing this, he's not healing someone else. That said, I haven't ever, I think, used a Night Swarm either in the game, so it'd be fun to gain this. And Michael suddenly becomes someone who can do an okay amount of damage to a target. We'll roll off for it. And either way, Michael gets a better, a better weapon than what he's currently using. So, unless you want to give Michael a different weapon, like an acid suppressor, no one else would get this. Who else would get another? Who would get a power bank? If I do that, no one would. Or we drop one of the healing items on Michael. Or even his weapon, and give him 2 power banks. Can we do that? Or do they both go on cooldown when we use one of them? I don't remember. I'm not willing to find out now. So, let's roll. So if we, I'll roll the yellow dice and the orange dice. So the orange dice won last time, so no. We have a purple and a blue. If the blue wins, we'll go for the infected node removal. If the purple wins, we'll go for the activate the defense. Alright, let's do it. Purple wins, 14. Alright then. So we're going to try a nanite swarm in the end. Literally. Let's do it. I think this is a mistake. The Centurion units will be able to buy more time to complete the virus analysis. Centurion activation directive issued. See, like right now, I can do this. Which is so useful. I want to move up at least 2 spaces. Good. We didn't wake up the Devastator, at least not yet. I'm going to hold on to the AP. Oh, no, I kind of want to use it to open up this hole here. Let's do that. This could go really south if we activate this squad, because we're opening up the walls to protect us from them too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't need to move Lucifer up at all. Just break a hole in the wall. Actually, Tim, what's the range on this? Will he have range here? He will. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's move here and end the turn. The plan, as with the last Devastator that we dealt with, will be to broadsword it to keep it in place, and then use the heat damage we got to deal with it. Actually, we should do the heat. We should do the heat first, because maybe we won't even have to broadsword the creature. So let's move down to here, which is not activate them, but we're going to activate them now, and let's use the Nemesis. Oh, that's an amazing amount of damage that he's taking next turn. So let's power bank Lucifer and do that again. Wow. Yeah, it's dead. We don't need to use the broadsword on that. That we can run up here and we can kill the repairman. We can cleanse. We could cleanse the debuff off of Lucifer to let him do damage again with his Nemesis, but we don't care about the damage, we care about the dot effects. So I think we use the welding kit instead to get rid of some of that heat he's got. And Gabriel moves up and does what damage he can to the suppressor. And that will do. Guess we should move Michael down. And that's it. I'm thinking, can I possibly just let the dot effect kill him so we get more damage on Gabriel each turn? Because when that internal damage damages him, he gains damage. But no, it's not good. I want it dead because I do not like this debuff. I can cleanse it. Well, we can. No, I can't because when I swing my broadsword at him, he's dead. Yeah, let's do it. We crit him as well. So now we'll repair kit you, Raphael. But because you activated before I moved you, no, you still have your movement. Okay. What are we doing, by the way? Centurion units. All right, let's find them. There they are. So let's move down here instead. Gabriel. Looking for other enemy squads. It looks like there's none in these two rooms. Or if they're in this room, they're in a spot where I don't see any of them. Oh, no! Those are all tier 3 units. We have not seen those before. And I can't undo my movement. Okay, let's talk about these. This is a heat-generating unit whose name I can't remember. Hellion? Hellkite. 200 heat capacity, 95 hull. They can take a hit. They've also got that special armor, which means that when you hit them, you gain heat damage. Their Hellkite weapon, applies sensors damaged, so it lowers your max damage output, so preventing you from one-hitting it, for example, and it gives you lingering heat times 10. The weapon itself, though, does not apply any heat directly to you. This is a pest. Pests have pest weapons. This applies corrupted data to you. And prop damaged. Oh god, that is so annoying. They automatically retreats when fired upon up to 1 time per turn. So, this means that when a unit shoots at a target, I believe after the shooting is done, the pest might decide to move away at the end of that. And this is a assailant. I remember this. Gains damage each turn, up to +10. Shoots back at targets when it is fired upon as well. Has armor. And it takes less damage from status effects with isolated internals. Good tanky DPS guy who wants you to shoot him so he hits you back. Well, we're gonna move you here. Gabriel, you have AP left, nothing else. We can't move you either. All right, that's it. We end our turn. I hate you. Stop putting prop damage. Stop putting proc damage on Raphael. Okay, so he can't reach them. Oh, he can reach them to use his javelin at least. 100 heat, 60 heat. So realistically, Lucifer can probably kill the pest by moving up and shooting at it. After the salvo is done, it's doomed. Is Power Bank off cooldown? Power Bank's also ready. So let's move you. Let's move you here. And we'll shoot the pest. Not dead. Power Bank Lucifer. Shoot the pest once. And then move you away. You'll then fire at the assailant. No, we don't want to I can't kill the pest outright this turn, unless I use Gabriel, but that's dumb, because we want the sass effects, getting his damage up. So we'll just end our turn. Ooh, that heat. Oh. Okay, let's welding. Michael's has to have his hit points, so he'll need the heal. This is going to be so annoying, though, to deal with the Hellkite. We could fall back and let it come back up to us and get it next round, I suppose. Can we kill the assailant this round? Oh, I think absolutely. Yes. Oh, it dies, I'm sorry, in between rounds. Alright, so Michael, let's welding kit Lucifer and move him away. And move you over here, Raphael, and end our turn. Michael heals himself. Moves in. Does a little bit of damage to the Hellkite. Actually, can we kill the Hellkite with... No, that we only had 1 AP left. Okay. We'll take one swing with Raphael at it. Okay, moves up. I think the Javelin does it. And it crit. Okay. Michael uses the welding kit. Shoots down a wall. I'm gonna miss that actually very much. We should have gone for the other mission. It is too late. We're here for that Nanite Swarm. Oh, what am I doing? The squad should stay around here. There's no rooms off this room, which means that when we activate the Centurion, the enemy units will start to warp in through one of these other rooms far away. So we're going in the wrong direction. Okay, well, let's do it. 2 assailants and an operator. Heals units. They can do it every turn, once per turn. Don't let the cooldown of 2 fool you. And operator weapon. Oh, applies armor breach and ignores 10 armor. So it's basically going to do 5 through 6 damage whenever they fire. They've also got lightweight propulsion. So like the repairmen and the Acarids, they can move after performing an action. We have a Hellkite, another operator, and a pest over there. There's one enemy that we do not see. It's going to take us a while to get over here. The enemy's going to reach off all at the same time, which is going to be annoying. We didn't use anything on you yet, so we'll use a repair kit. Okay, they're here. Do we use... I want to use this wall. Not huddle back here. Because I want to reach out next turn to begin hitting them, not 2 turns from now. We have to kill the operators first also. Their heals are going to be really annoying. They're going to be... but these are going to be all bunched behind each other. Here. If we could hit an operator, an assailant with the broadsword, and keep it there, that would be helpful. Oh, it doesn't have great range. Only 5 range? I thought it had much longer than that. Pest is the one, right, who has the long range weapon. Okay, so we'll move into the room. I don't care about the 16 heat Michael has on him enough to use a welding kit on himself, so we'll just let the heat die down naturally. Oh, which it did anyway. Good. So we didn't waste the welding kit. The Turians are on the way to... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the Turians are on the way to assist. Let's see if this was a mistake leaving them here. No, Hellion fires at that for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. They are breaking the wall down to make sure more units get in here. Oh, that's a shame. We don't have the Acid Splasher any longer. We could possibly have angled it here to hit... well, we won't hit one there. We would have had to hit the Hellkite. Okay. And the Suppressor is over here. We really want to kill the Operator, but we're not going to be able to do that. Or can we? We do 100-something damage, so I think we can kill this Assailant. A lot of damage, but we're gonna do this. No, we're not gonna kill that assailant because every time it has a depth of armor, right? No, it does not. Why did we? 8 armor, Tim is why. 8 armor. Okay. Do we power bank and you fire at the other one and we just kill both assailants this turn? If I fail to kill them both, the operators are both going to heal them. I think 20 damage. Taking 6. We don't want to use the javelin. We want to use the broadsword. Let's aim for the assailants. Good. Kills that one. Up and power bank Gabriel. Okay, that's good. Both sails are down. Or will be down when their turn begins. That's their heavy hitters gone. Okay, Corrupted needs on Michael, so he can't heal himself. I think we can cleanse Lingering Heat, or can we not? Cannot be cleansed. Okay, so we can't cleanse Lingering Heat. So then, let's move here. heal. Raphael, destroy that wall. Keep that operator there. See, that was dumb. We should have moved up here and hit the pest with that. That would have kept the pest there and prevented the Hellkite from moving. That's too late. We've done what we've done. Alright, so Raphael, let's move you here. We know we can't kill the pest with Lucifer. He doesn't do the heat damage that we need him to do. I'm okay with that. Because I want to kill this operator. Raphael, oh, I don't like the idea of you taking the prop damage, but I don't want... Well, this doesn't matter. Does it? We'll try to block. Good. Oh, all that heat, but we do fire back on him. Okay. Raphael's doing 36 damage. It's not enough to kill the Hellkite. But really, well, I think we can kill the Suppressor with Lucifer. No, we can't. No, we can't. Okay, well, we can kill the Hellkite with this. Gonna be quite a bit of heat. I guess we don't really care. You'll welding kit yourself, Michael. We can power bank Raphael. We can move you away. And that's it. Once our turn begins. And that power bank's been really useful. I like it. Maybe we should have gone for another one of those. Okay. So. Blue heatsink and Raphael, and we sell the white one. The Enforcer goes away, and we take the Nanite Swarm. I don't remember ever using this before. It's a AoE item. So it's got that plus to it for damage it deals, I'm pretty sure. 25 heat, 4 total damage to all targets, and it gains damage whenever a status effect occurs. So it will do up to 15 flat damage at some point. And it's not a burst weapon. Okay. Oh, you know, this plays nicely with things like Raphael's armor breach, because that would apply it to everyone in the AoE too. Okay, well, we don't have any other passes like that, so it doesn't matter. Look at this. There's a slasher here. If I want to change my mind, I have the option of doing so. If I want to spend 130 matter for it, okay. We don't want any of this other stuff. We're not going to use them like a reactor. We're probably... Well, I guess we can keep the repair gel locked. We'll lock the slasher. And let's take a peek. What are we fighting for? Acid cannon, laser cannon. Laser cannon's a great long-distance weapon. And it gets stronger whenever you fire it, if I remember correctly. But we have the weapons I think I want to use, so we're not interested in that. Improved sensor and a bane, nope. Filter module and a Dragdeville again. We just no. Nope, we're not taking it. We're not built for it. It's a trap. Cryo capsules as a squad upgrade. Oh, and a gold repair gel. I guess we're going to go here. If we take overheat damage, we lose 10 heat. And the gold repair gel, which is an upgrade for whatchamacallit, Gabriel. Filter module gold phase cannon. That's a nice weapon with all that armor breach. 4 armor and a plasma condenser. You lose 30 heat each turn, but you also gain 2 plasma residue each turn. You better have a way to get rid of that. Or that's very quickly going to give you lots of heat. So it's lying to you by saying it applies 30 heat. It's getting rid of 10 heat each turn. That's 10 heat each turn. Or rather, it's 30 heat for the very first turn, and then it's only 10 heat each turn. But you're going to be building up all that plasma residue, so you better be able to get rid of that somehow at some point, or if you do ever overheat, you're just going to die immediately. I think we go here. That's repair gel and cryo capsules. We don't have all of the squad upgrades yet filled up for our squad. That means we don't need to lock this. And we're just good. Let's go ahead and do the last mission for this video. And it's an infected node again. Okay, so let's do it. Infected units command stream origin located nearby. Source disposal directive issued. Alright, so once again, let's do this. I'm going to assume there's no one in the first room this time. And charge right into it, and there is not. I guess the good news about Michael's nanite swarm is he can destroy a large segment of the wall if I'm willing to give him all that heat. I'm probably not moving to this room next turn. But I don't need to spend that heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't need to spend it. There they are. Okay, we have an Orion, and this is the cleansing effect as an upgrade chest. Once again, this applies the nullifier effect to you, but it was only used in this mission. You lose it at the end of it. I think we do use a Nanite Swarm. Wow, that is a big AoE. That's more than the plus, it looked like. Unless that's just the look of it, and it only affected these... Yeah, okay. We shot here at these tiles, and the effect made it look like it was bigger. But it didn't destroy this piece of terrain, nor this wall, so we know it doesn't work for the graphic. Just what's under the target reticule. The good news is we also opened up another spot for that upgrade chest, if we really want it. Okay, so this Orion is exactly in the spot I would want it to be, so I can move up, hit it with the broadsword and move away, and pick up this chest. We'd have to start fighting right now, but we're gonna do it. A repairman, a suppressor, and a heater are in this room. We'll do that, and then move you away. We're not going to move in this turn, actually. Not this turn. If the repairman doesn't go, if the Ryan goes first before the repairman, then he's just gonna sit there. If the repairman goes first, he's gonna move up, heal him, and then the Ryan will move up to shoot us. But I'll be okay with that. Okay. Let's move you up here. We're gonna... Lucifer, I don't think you can kill either of these with a salvo. You can! Never mind, you can kill the here. Perfect. Rather, sorry, it will die from overheat damage. Let's have you... oh, I'm about to say go again, but I can't quite have you go again. Unless I power bank you. I kind of want to kill the repairman. Which we... right! Raphael's now being cleansed each turn from that effect. I think we move you down here, Raphael, and you javelin this. And then we get you away to lose some heat. We'll move you here. Actually, I would like to power bank Lucifer first. Then we fire with him. Because we won't kill the suppressor outright with Gabriel. But this will make sure that it dies. And we don't have to suffer a prop damage. A squad woke up someplace. A pest and two pests and two suppressors. Sure. Oh, good. We crit? We crit. 75 damage. You need to recover lose some heat. So let's move you back, and we'll use a welding kit on you. And then move up. Alright, so far so good. I always think the pests, well, not always, but I tend to think the pests have the second movement range. They do not. They do move a second time, but only when they're fired upon, and only sometimes. We have some second move range upgrade chests in the next room. Oh! Oh, an Overlord! Very rare to get one of those in a mission that isn't the last mission. Overlord. 175 heat capacity, 120 hit points, loses 20 heat per turn. Overlord cannon, ignores 10 armor, shoots back at attackers, applies prop damage. Adaptive armor makes it so that you get unstable current. It's like being hit by a sentinel, so it's lowering your damage each time you strike it. And you can't do over 40 damage to it. It is a really resilient, tanky unit. I'm going to say it's probably like, you consider this a boss unit. Just like an MK2 Devastator, which we have not seen. Okay, so we need to get these guys on visible, so I know where the pests went. We might kill a pest if I crit. But we have to crit. And they're outside of the range of my other squads. We could just huddle in this room. So I think we will do that, rather than rush for this extra movement speed. And that will be what we do. Oops, that's... Okay, let's say that's bad. Nope, still doesn't have range. That's a shame. I can't get the Nanite Swarm in that big cluster of enemies. We can get it on 2 of them if I really want to take that shot, which I'm tempted to do. We haven't used it on enemies, but alas, then Lucifer doesn't have a target. All right, we need to kill the operators. That has to happen first. Otherwise, they're just gonna be healing over and over and over again. You have to move him here if you want to be able to put the AoE on both pests. Which means Lucifer doesn't get to do anything this turn. Or does he? We can move him here and fire at that first pest, I suppose. In which case, let's move you here. Swing and root that operator. And we need to leave you out here. Not pull you back again, even if you take prop damage. Actually, you cleansed your negative effects, so that doesn't matter as much any longer. We'll move you here. There's the thing we're here to destroy. Oh, we kill it. Okay, it will die on its turn. We don't have range on anything else, and I can't check unless I give him action points, and I'm not going to do that, I think. It's risky to move up Michael like this. He doesn't have any armor compared to the rest of our squad that has at least some. Actually, if I move you here, you gain armor from this. Let's move you up. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. They're going to charge Michael. They're not. Spreading prop damage around. Oh, look at all that stuff. Look at all those negative effects on you, Michael. We should not have done what we did. All right, but it's too late. So, oh, Raphael, I thought you were cleansing negative effects. I guess you are not. Okay, well, he did not. So, or it looks like his damage wasn't really impacted. Oh, because he doesn't have that suppression isn't on him. Okay. Well, we can kill the pest, I think. No, but it will die at the beginning of its turn. We will power bank here. We have to kill the operator. Let's give you some armor. And we're going to protect you. We only have to kill these units. This is dying. This is dying. That leaves just these two. And this. We have 5 turns to do all of that. I don't see us having too much trouble. So I'm willing to fall back a little bit like this to protect Michael. Okay, so let's heal himself. Move you up. Oh, wow! Nice! He's dead when his turn begins. Power bank's on cooldown. Alright, we have 3 turns to kill that infected node, and nothing is stopping us from trying to reach out and do it. Raphael, I'm pretty sure, can do so with just a single shot of the javelin. Alright, everyone. Well, I'm going to do the beginning of the turn things at the end of the turn, and then we'll call it a session. No, I want to assign stuff and plan for the next mission, but we'll do it in the beginning of the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and I will hopefully see you then. Take care, everyone.